Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at the state of the altcoin market, talking about the state of Bitcoin and altcoins. We're going into Q4, and we can start talking about, um, you know, altcoins in Q4. What does that mean? How can we prepare? So on and so forth. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on the channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, uh, altcoins in Q4 historically don't do very well. We could take you could take the theory of Benjamin Cohen and talking about Ethereum in the Q4 bleed, but I would extend that out to the general altcoin market, where we see time and time again in quarter four, in Q4 of every year, a pretty drastic move up of Bitcoin in terms of dominance. We can go further back, but it gets a little bit more difficult to see. But I mean, you can take a look here and see that it can rally during Q4, Bitcoin dominance for that matter. And here we are again, with the last few days, including today, a quite big rally from Bitcoin, right? In quarter four alone, we've seen a 31% move from Bitcoin, right? And when Bitcoin makes these pretty fantastic moves over the course of a quarter, it does have ramifications on the altcoin market. And we're seeing that today. We see, for one, Bitcoin dominance breaking above the 20-week moving average. It closed above the 20-week moving average. We're still above it. And it seems like the momentum for Bitcoin dominance is up. Now the question is, with this broken, how high do we go? Well, we can take into consideration this line here, which is the wick from July 26th, where Bitcoin got rejected off the 20-week moving average last. We can use that. We can also use prior, main lines here, to say the least. So this line here at 50% dominance kind of corresponds back to this rejection here, and 54% dominance, which is referencing this structure here, where Bitcoin dominance was bouncing off of. And those lines actually came into, like, I brought them into the space, not really brought them into space, but mentioning in my videos, from the past move back in May, in the summer. I made the claim that that Bitcoin's going to continue to rise until we probably hit 50 or even 54% dominance before coming back down, where we see altcoins have their heyday. This actually might be the move that we're talking about here, where Bitcoin makes a high, comes back down, and comes back up, and maybe hits 50% dominance. I can't say for certain that we will, but I can tell you this: if this scenario where Bitcoin continues to rally, it breaks its prior all-time highs, and it keeps on going up. Well, guess what? Bitcoin dominance is going to go up as well. Altcoins will not be able to keep up. And this might mean a move to 50% dominance, to 55% dominance. I wouldn't say up to 70% dominance. I think that's a little crazy. But I think 50 to 55 is definitely on the table for Bitcoin dominance and its market share on the entire space. So at this moment right now, being trading at around 45% dominance for Bitcoin, I don't know. I don't necessarily think this is the move to start shifting your Bitcoin back into altcoins, or shifting more of your Bitcoin liquidity into altcoins just yet. You might have been accumulating back in the summer, which is something that I've done. Um, and I don't think now is around the right time to keep doing that, right? I think for me, what I'm waiting for is just a continuation of the move for Bitcoin. I want to see how this week goes. Take it on a week by week basis. If by the end of this week we are now flirting with the prior all time high, um, then I might consider start throwing some liquidity into altcoins in the anticipation that we get rejected and come back down, or we hang around that time for a little while, in which case volatility will drop, and that becomes a very good time for altcoins to shine. But until then, I'm keeping my cards close to the chest, and waiting to see that move. If if the scenario then after that Bitcoin does break it and continues to move up, then then I think it's time to really gauge where Bitcoin dominance is. Is it near 50? Is it 55? Um, and if it's at that range, that's when I'll start aggressively buying altcoins. So that would mean aggressively buying Chainlink for me, Ethereum, heavily aggressively buying Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum broke support. It's broken the 20-week moving average against Bitcoin. So I think Ethereum, Chainlink are going to be two of the main ones that I'll be aggressively buying. Another one could be VeChain. If it does come back down to the bottom here, that is an option as well. I think if Bitcoin dominance is at 50 to 55%, the options become very interesting for any trader. I think, regardless if you're, you know, macro like big on Ethereum chain, like whatever altcoin, if Bitcoin dominance is that high, I think it becomes a very interesting option for you to then decide what altcoins you want to throw into. If it's going to be a new asset that you're going to include in your portfolio, or if you're going to bolster your other positions. For me, it's going to be bolstering other positions. Um, just looking into Ethereum, Chainlink, Uniswap, potentially Celsius, potentially Cardano. I'm not so sure about Cardano. I feel like the valuation against Ethereum is still too high. But VeChain is definitely an option. Tezos can also be an option. Binance Coin could be an option as well. But in any case, that's all for today, you guys. Bitcoin dominance is up. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin is not dictating the market right now. And I think it's important to then focus your attention on Bitcoin, see where it goes. Is the rally going to continue? Is it going to simmer down? If it is simmering down, are we going to start moving sideways? In which case, it's going to be a very good time for altcoins. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.